Family. So I got to bring you a message. Today's date, August 10th, 11:39 p.m. Follow up to Sin, Righteousness, and Judgment Teachings. Revisit Part 3. My bride, you did learn a truth that had not been given to many. The mystery of restored sight, taught to Apostle Paul. As I taught you, and I taught your brother Jonathan, there are those who formed of spirit who did elect to take on human host body. And then there are many of you who did not make a deliberate choice, because there is no cookie cutter way the Father elects how a soul is given flesh. His ways will always be higher. Question not the mystery of his ways, unless he calls us to learn it. All of mankind is under the same curse of the flesh. It begins at the very nanosecond of conception. The spark of life is divine. The curse of flesh is ordained. Your brother Michael at Olive Branch and Curtis at Donkey Speaks have many understandings from me that I have taught to you as servant warriors also. Curtis understands Jacob's ladder is a picture of the human DNA, and Curtis also understands that there is biblical scripture from the prophets in the Torah that point to blue, which is the teaching that I delivered to Shelley and Richard regarding the blue blood everyone is born with under the curse until they are fully converted, set upright in me. Only then can you receive the red blood. Your brother Curtis still does not have a full understanding of how I use the key of David, but he does have the understanding that you must have a circumcised heart to qualify to be bride and the 144,000. I see all, I know all, I hear all, and I am very pleased, and Father is very pleased, that my bride has an open heart to truth of the Torah, which are truths given to the old prophets and to you in their writings. Even when the words are in a different language, you still seek. Very glorious. Did you listen closely to the end of the third lesson? The two types of counsel is a critical understanding. And at the 101-103 mark, learn of the paradox of honey dripping from the harlot's mouth. I use honey and bees to warn those on the west side of the river. Those are they who misinterpret my warnings. Half blind they still are. Those who did not cross over to the east side of the Jordan into their promised land. And listen again at the 116 mark to the end. Have I fed you all these truths, one lesson at a time, my love? Yes, Lord. I taught you on the topic of wise counsel and reproof often. Peace be abundantly in you, my love. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Stop lesson 6:33 p.m. 8/9/23. Family, by now you probably heard that Hawaii is burning. Maui residents escape wildfires while strong winds cause blaze to spread. Reports that people have jumped in the ocean to get away from these fires have came out. And family, if you look at the top, it says at least 36 dead in Hawaii wildfires. I remember, I don't know how many days ago, I was telling you the Lord was giving me the number 36. 36. I said it could be for 3 times 6, for 666, but here it is, 36. So just a reminder, family, of the word on May 28th. I burn and explode now. Hawaii's on the list, family. So make a note of that. Of Casey's list. Also, our brother Drew. Thank you, Drew. Sent some dinosaur sky art. Saw this from the dining table the other day. Got up, took a pic. I said I can see a dinosaur dragon head. They all looked, and then looked at me being like he be loco. It may well be true. With thanks, Drew Edwards. Sorry for that pause, family. I've got kitties running around and kind of distracted me for a second. They're having a party. It's party time. So Drew outlined his dinosaur head. If you take the time and really look, you can see it. I see it really clear. And family, I can't remember if I ever shared the crab constellation with you or not. And it looks like Uranus or one of those snake rivers underneath it. Forget which tribe is the crab and what its name is. But it is a constellation. It's one of the main ones. So I'm sharing it now. So yeah, Drew, you're not wrong, because the Lord put a T-Rex in my cloud art, and one of those pterodactyls, I believe it is, the flying one up here, the pterodactyl, and you can see here on the very left the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Trying to see if I got a bigger picture of just him. Yeah, there he is, the T-Rex. And you know, it was on my mind wondering about the dinosaurs, and it was shortly after that the Lord put them in the sky to confirm, yeah, they have existed at one point in some form or fashion. So maybe we'll get to see some, right? Well, that's all I got for you right now, family. Go back and re-listen to the third part of that teaching, Sin and Righteousness. The links are in the last video in the comment section. All right. Love you guys. God bless you. Talk very soon.